Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Funza and if you're new here, welcome. On today's video, we're gonna be making something that is quite delicious, simple, and it's easy to make. So this is muroho thanga and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And also, by the way, all of the measurements for the recipe are in the description box of every single video. Okay, let's get into it. So we're cutting up a small pumpkin, a small green pumpkin. So this is optional. If you do not have it, it's fine. So as the pumpkin leaf is growing, you'll see like there's like little pumpkins, like those little small ones at the bottom. That is basically what we're using. I'll write the Tshivenda name in it, like the Tshivenda name as well at the bottom. And here I'm just cutting it up. So I was supposed to show you the actual like it rounded. I'll take a picture and I'll put it somewhere here, what it looks like before you cut it up. But I did not turn on the camera, unfortunately, as I was taking it, and there was nothing I could do. So I used two of them, but you could also just use one. So afterwards, I put it in a bowl and I also poured some water. I didn't put it here yet, but after this, I poured some water in there. And then these are the pumpkin leaves. So, like, if you touch the pumpkin leaves, you'll feel like this, like, roughness or whatever on the outside. So I'm peeling that roughness, basically, you know. So you just take the top and then you peel it. Don't cut too much. So I'm showing you just a little bit. You peel it, a little bit, you peel it, and it's all good. Oh, and I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird. I have a flu at the moment. And then after I've peeled everything, I'm just taking them and cutting them. Now you can also just use your hands and then do like a rough chop, but here I was using my knife, so like they are more uniform, almost the same size, but it's not necessary. After everything is done, you put it in a bowl, and then of course we're gonna rinse it. We wash everything, so put in some water, and we're just gonna rinse it before we put it into the pot. So while this is happening, we're boiling water on the stove. I'm just showing me that that's how I'm basically rinsing it. If you want to, you can do it once or twice, or how many times you ever feel like it's clean. So this is the water after it's been boiling. Then after this, I'm putting in the bicarbonate of soda. This is for it to keep that leafy greenness, like that beautiful greenness, so that it doesn't turn that murky brown. So first, I'm gonna layer in the little small green pumpkin, and then right on top of that, I'm gonna put in the leaves. Again, this is optional. You can remove the pumpkin, the small pumpkin, and then you just use the leaves in J. You don't need to necessarily use it. And then here I'm just putting in the salt and pepper. This so that just so that as it's cooking with the salt and pepper in it already. If you do not have the pepper, it's fine. You can just use salt. Most of these recipes, just salt is more than enough to season the food. So right here, I was just turning it to make sure that I am moving what's on the bottom to the top as it cooks. It takes a while for this to actually soften. Also, try picking the best leaves as much as possible, because if it's like not the best leaves, it takes longer to cook and it also is still a lot more rough before you're done. So right here, I'm still showing just mixing it, and now I'm adding in some onions, and I'm also gonna add in some tomatoes, and then I'm gonna move this about and then allow it to simmer again for a while. It takes some while. So I did this like halfway through, just so that when it's cooked, I want it to be completely soft. And then I'm just showing as it's cooking. Don't forget, at every instant, just keep moving it about. And then when you want the water to reduce faster, remove the lid, allow it to cook so that there isn't condensation happening. And now we're adding in the groundnuts. You can buy this at Spar. You can go to like your local like seed shop or whatever. It's there. Or you can take like actual peanuts, like ground peanuts, and you can just use a food processor and just make them into a powder. So I'm just mixing everything. So after mixing, this burns very easily if you leave it without mixing it at all. So I'm mixing it, lowering the heat, and then allowing it to simmer for some time again, so that the peanuts are fully cooked and you're not just chewing on like very like on like sandy texture. So this is it done. It is fully cooked. Everything is soft. Everything is nice. And then I'm just dishing it up. And guys, that's the whole entire recipe. If you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below on any other recipes you want me to try. And guys, that is the recipe. I do hope you did enjoy this. Don't forget to also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, guys. And until next time, bye.